What's good, 9197 gamers and YouTube? This is your boy Tyler9197 with your 9197, Black Wolf 9197, or 9197, back with another video for you guys. And this time it's gonna be another game review for you guys. And you haven't watched my last video, you guys see what on the title, you know what this is. This is Valkyria Chronicles. And with this, also you read it, have FHNS. That means first have no spoiler. Then I go straight to the spoilers. But the no spoiler part is going to be very short, and I'm just going and really go into the spoilers, what I really want to talk about. But anyway, let me go ahead and start this video. Alright guys, so the plot of this story of Valkyria Chronicles is about, you play this character named Welkin Gunther, and he is the son of a famous general that ran what's it Gallia? Gallia. I think that's the military force. Wait, Gallia? No, I think it was Gallia. Hopefully I said it right. If I said it wrong, my bad guys. Like I beat it not too long ago, but I'm still trying to remember like names and stuff and all that. But anyway, yeah, I want to say the Gallia military force, whatever. He's like the son of the famous hero of the Gallia military forces, whatever. But for this plot, he goes home to his town called Brule. And the thing about Welkin, he's like a nature boy. Like woo! Like Ric Flair, like woo! Nature boy. Well, I mean, well, he just loved nature and stuff like that. So, but anyway, he was coming home, walked down, sat down by the creek, just viewing nature, river, and just nice stuff. And then this girl named Alicia, and she is one of the other main characters in the story, which you're gonna play a very big part later on. But yeah, she's one of the main characters. She saw Welkin and she stopped them, pointing gun at him and stuff like that, because during this time frame it's a war going on, so you don't know who could be a spy, this and that. So she put the gun like who are you? This and that, and Welkin like, oh, like, hey, I'm not trying to do nothing. Like whatever. Then his sister come through. Her name Isara. My bad. Isara. And she came through. She said, hey, this is my brother. And Alicia just like, oh, like that's pretty much it for that. But then out of nowhere, boom. Like literally just a war broke out in their town and stuff. They didn't know what to do and stuff. Like people were dying, this and that, which was sad. Like it was like just bad, out of nowhere. And then Welkin and Sarah, they went back to the house. Went back to the house, saw a tank that Welkin's father and Welkin's father had, like back in the day, whatever. And then Sarah, she's a good engineer. She fixed it up, this and that and third. And then tank charge, go ahead, take out the enemies of their town, but their town got destroyed in Brule. Which that being said, because of his performance and all that, I want to say the military people called him, or he went to them. It was either one of the two. I can't necessarily remember. But anyway, because he showed talent, and plus he had done military background anyway from some training, he got assigned to be in I think it's Gallia. Yeah, Gallia. Forgive me, guys. I'm so mad because I heard that name so many times when I play this game, but I can't really remember. But I said Gallia. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll just say just the military. I'll just say the military. So yes, because he's shown good performance, all that, Welkin became the leader of Squad 7, and then Alicia is like his second in command, and then he had Isara, and then we got a few more other characters like Rosie and Largo, who are like veteran soldiers. Yeah, that's the best way. Yeah, they're like veteran soldiers, and they all make Squad 7, and then the main plot of it is, you know, the Gallia military versus the Empire. No, not like Star Wars, but they basically something like that, I guess. Yeah, the Empire, which are the bad guys, and that basically the plot of it. Hopefully that made sense. I know that one was kind of like, you know, all around, but basically, you know, good side military force go against the Empire, and boom, you know, that's the plot. They go fight the Empire and stop the leader, their king called Maximilian. So basically that's it. If you're like, you know, but that's pretty much the plot of it. You know, Welkin run Squad 7, take down Maximilian of the Empire. Basically that's it. And hopefully that makes sense to y'all, because I know that sounds like I just kind of like I said, I'm kind of rambling, but hopefully that makes sense. But besides that, what else before I go to spoilers? I would definitely say that this game, guys, I tell you, like it just something about Valkyria Chronicles, like what this game has that I really enjoy in this game is the story, guys. Because, like, don't get me wrong, like I like the missions, but I'll get more in depth in the missions in a little bit. But the story, guys, I love the story. This game is very this game's story hits. Like I tell you guys, like the story makes you really feel the characters. Like it makes you care about like all the characters. Well, majority of them, but like it's just something. It's about the journey of like what Welkin goes with his Squad 7 and going through all the different missions to try to stop the Empire of Maximilian. Like guys, like the story it hits. Like, you know, it has some very good moments, good character development, some very sad moments, which I will say in the spoiler, and just overall, like I said, it's just a really good story. Like the story is top notch alone. But okay, but now going to the missions. Oh my god, like guys, like the missions are good. Like out of all the missions, they're all good. But man, some of the missions were tough. Like guys, I don't understand. Some of those missions were like freaking tough. And look, I know, like, you know what I'm saying, it's not that as a gamer I don't want no challenges, nothing like that. Like, best believe it, dog. That's not what it is. Like, I like a decent amount of challenge, and you know, try to beat a mission and stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong, but I know most gamers could agree. Like, you know how I just like when you play certain missions, you just be like, what the freak I'm supposed to do? Like type things. Like you just like shake your head, like you about to go crazy, feel like you want to throw something because like you can't beat certain parts. And like I ain't gonna lie, guys, on this game alone, I had to look up how to beat certain missions because it was just that hard. Like for real, guys, like you gotta understand, like this game, oh my god, like I love this game, but my god, like some of these missions, guys, it just didn't make no sense. Like it just didn't make no sense. Like it's just like, it's like once you, it's like once you find out like how to do the mission and how to do a certain thing, then it makes sense to you. You be like, oh really, that's all I do. Like it's like that tight when it comes to missions. But for the missions itself, it's like it was good, but god, some of them were just the way they designed it and the way you had to do a certain part of the mission, that's where it's like but overall it was still good. But I feel like one thing I disliked about the game was like how they didn't have fast real-time battle. I didn't, if that makes sense. So basically, like, so you know, you got the way it works, you got a set of turns of how many turns you can do with your group, and once it runs out, then it goes to the enemy's turn, right? And then with the enemy's turn, what I hate about it, it takes freaking forever, guys. It's not like you can fast forward to go back to your guys' turn. Like no, like you have to literally wait and wait till it's done. And sometimes the AI of these enemies are so dumb, like they take so long. Like say like just something simple like them trying to move move around, and you just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and then when we go to the next turn, somebody else like they like, you know, it's so stupid. Oh no, and then sometimes I hate the AI in your own team too, because sometimes, like, you know how you aim at something, right, and you know for a fact your shot should hit that one target, but for some reason it goes this way or that way, like it. Oh my god, like, you guys know what I'm talking about. Especially, you know how like some games, how they do it, it's like you aim at something but it goes all off, like the target. That basically was Valkyria Chronicles for me, but not all. Like, most times I get the shots, but you know, like a lot of times where like something like very simple, it's just like, oh my god, like why me type thing. But that's pretty much it for the no spoiler, and I'm about to go to spoilers in just a second. But if I had to rate but the way I rate this game out of 1 out of 10, I'll give this game a solid 9 out of 10. Like, that's why I get it. But for story alone, like without the combat at all, guys, just story alone, this game deserves a 10 out of 10, guys. Like, this story hits. Like, it's really a well-detailed story. You really care in the story. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not to say the action, like the missions and action part was not good. You know what I'm saying? It was good, but the story, what sells the game for me. That's the biggest thing. Like, the gameplay of it, I mean, like, it was still good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like what sold me more to really loving this game was mainly the story, not necessarily the gameplay like that. It was definitely the story. 10 out of 10 when it comes to the story, but overall game, I say 9 to 10, and pretty much the only reason why I give it that rating is just like for the simple fact, just small details of certain things, like the you can't speed up during the process of the mission when it comes to your turn, and probably like you know, just the AI. Sometimes the enemies, but sometimes like it's kind of half and half, like the enemies and then your own characters too, because sometimes some things don't make sense the way they do it, especially the Lancers, especially Largo. Largo can freaking shoot for no reason. But I'm about to go ahead and go to the spoilers, guys. Here is the siren. I'll give you a few chances to leave if you don't want to hear it, and that's about it. Alright, guys, let's talk about the spoilers of Valkyria Chronicles, guys. Man, the first thing I can say is this. First things first, rest in peace, Isara, guys. For real. For real. Isara. Guys, like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, dead serious. Isara, like, this thing, like I care a lot about Isara in this game, but I want to say like out of everybody, like, you know, like, she was like my #1 character out of the whole entire game. Nothing like that, but I did care about her. But guys, when they killed this girl, like, guys, I wanted to so bad just quit the game, like just done with it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, guys, like, I didn't think killing off the character like her hit me so hard that I just wanted to quit the game. I did, guys, like, don't lie. I felt like they were dead wrong killing Isara. Like, okay, she injured, okay, that's one thing, but killing her off, guys, I was upset because look, one, she was the best freaking engineer that Vulcan had. 2, she was only 16 years old. Was she, like, you know, that's sad. And then 3, like, that was you know, that was Vulcan's sister. Even though that wasn't like his real sister, but that was still his sister. Like, dang, man, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh man, like, guys, like, I was so upset when they killed her off. I was mad, and then Rosie finally acknowledged Isara, and, you know, didn't have that mindset, like, to be kind of like, quote unquote, kind of racist a bit to dark sense. But like, yeah, like when she was finally warming up to her and stuff like that, like good friendship, and then they killed her off. Like, guys, I wanted to quit the game after that. Like, I felt like it was unfair for Isara. Like I said, I mean, I cared about her character, but I wouldn't say like she was like one of the main characters that I cared so much about. I didn't want nothing to happen to her type, like, you know, like, you know what I'm saying, like, want nothing to happen to her at all, period type thing. But I felt like that when she died. I was like, dang, because Isara did not deserve it, y'all. She did not deserve it, not one bit. I was upset, like, for real, for real. Alright, what else I could talk about that besides that, which it was upsetting for me. Another spoiler I wanted to talk about is, oh yeah, Alicia being a Valkyrie. That was something. Like, too bad. Like, the only thing I was upset about her being a Valkyrie that we couldn't really use her in so many missions. Cause, man, guys, do you understand how helpful Alicia would have been as a Valkyrie? Just go ahead and like boom, 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 stuff like that. Like, y'all, like, man, she would have been very, very helpful. And also, I know I didn't mention this, but you know, there's the here is the more, I mean, the rest of the epilogue, whatever, because I forgot to show that in my stream. If you haven't watched part 13, my final 13 of Valkyria Chronicles, but yeah, besides that, like, I wish we could have used Alicia as a Valkyrie in certain missions, because man, she would have been helpful in so many missions, y'all. She would have been helpful, like, man. But yeah, like I said, but when it came to the cutscenes and stuff, when she was fighting Valkyria, Valkyria, I think it was Valkyria, Valvaria, yeah, I think it was Valvaria, I think it was her name. Like Alicia was boxing, y'all. Did you understand? That girl was going out. She was like, pow, pow. And then Valvaria, she think she was doing something, like she was trying to swing out of the, she just, Alicia just like, whoosh, like, that girl was unconscious kind of a bit too, and you trying to take her, like, come on. Alicia was fighting, y'all. She was fighting. But one thing I would say though, that I also could say about it is that, like, well, this could be another thing with the Isara thing, unfortunately. You know what thing I was kind of upset was that Welkin didn't show as much emotion to Isara dying than I thought. Like, I mean, of course he was upset, and you know, like, everybody in Squad 7 was upset, and I know that one of the messages when Virat was talking to Welkin, he said it been like 3 weeks since they mourned her death and stuff. I don't know, I just felt like, Welkin, that was your sister. Like, I thought it would have hit him harder, like, for real. That's why I was kind of upset about it, because I wanted to see more emotion with that, with Welkin. Like, Isara dead. Like, I'm thinking, like, Welkin about to go off crazy, all mad and stuff. Like, this man, like, he didn't know what to do type thing. That's what I was thinking. That's what I expected to see. But Welkin did it, and I felt like the way he showed Alicia, I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand he cared about Alicia and stuff, but I feel like, sorry, your sister, like, you showing much affection for Alicia more so than Sarah in a sense, and I didn't like that. Like, that was what I feel like, man, like, come on, Welkin. But I would say with the Welkin and Alicia, their relationship, that I liked it. It was really good. It was really good. But I was surprised that Welkin said at first that he loved Alicia. I thought Alicia was going to kind of tell him that she had feelings for him, but I guess he already had feelings for her. He just didn't, like, you know what I'm saying? He's the nature guy. He always in the nature until he figure out his feelings for her, and he confessed to her when she was a Valkyrie, which I liked that scene too. Like, he showed, like, hey, don't kill yourself, because I care about you, girl. You don't gotta kill yourself. We don't need your power. That's not real war. Like, but yeah, like I said, like, their relationship, like the character development and stuff, and like, you know, how they kind of, like, you know, got close and stuff, which I really liked it, which, you know, it was kind of like, I mean, you know what I'm saying, I feel like it was going to happen anyway, because, I mean, it was obvious that she cared about Welkin a lot. But one thing I would say about Alicia, it was upset that she, when she kind of told her a little bit about her backstory, that she was an orphan, this and that. she had no family and stuff. I feel like that was sad right there. And she's like, well, it's kind of good for me. And then, you know, Welke put her in a place like, no, what you talking about? We are family. Like, what you talking about? Like that type of thing, which I feel like that was really good. I enjoyed that, their love triangle thing, whatever. What I could talk about, I think the last, kind of last thing I could talk about is probably, like, I guess the, the base of the final fight. And like I said, I know I said this in the beginning, but man, guys, I can't tell you how many times I had to do certain missions. Certain missions I had to look up how to beat it because it was just that tough. And I ain't lying, guys. Like, some of these missions tough. Like, I ain't lying. It's like, ugh, I can't. But, oh, no. Before I talk about the final mission, I know what to talk about. Talk about that fat general. I could not stand him, y'all. I cannot stand that fat general guy. He always like, Varat, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all he would do it, like Varat, like go that grouchy voice, like Varat, what you doing? Go get your soldiers, go to fight, like you know what I'm saying? I could not stand that fat dude, guys. Like, he was so freaking annoying. It's like, are you out there fighting? What you doing? Squad 7 doing everything. We are taking out the enemies. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's how I felt like when it came to that fat general, guys. Like, it just made no sense. But now, okay, let me talk about the final battle about taking down Maximilian. One thing I felt like it was kind of odd, like, to me, what really didn't make sense was like Faudio killed himself, sacrificed himself to take out Maximilian. Because like when you watch it, guys, because like Faudio had he had a Maximilian in an arm lock, and like, you know, he had him in an arm lock and stuff like that, and he was like walking backwards to like, you know, to fall off the cliff, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about, fall on the bottom of the ship. But what to me made no sense, guys, because he had him in the arm lock. I thought what Faudio was gonna do, like when he got close, he could have turned and thrown Maximilian down there. Why? I felt like it was kind of dumb that he just went back and fell apart like that. I felt like it would have made more sense if, say, like, okay, Maximilian has guards about to aim at Faudio, but he grabbed Maximilian. I feel like that probably would have made a little more sense. But like for Faudio to go all the way back and then just fall back, and then, you know, Maximilian falling down too with him, it didn't make no sense to me, because it just like you had on the arm, like you should have just thrown him down there. But I guess that didn't make no sense. But okay, but besides that, another thing I can talk about, I guess, just the overall just ending of it. The story had everybody's story with what surprised me, I didn't know Largo and Varat was a thing, guys. I did not know that was a thing, but I'm glad Largo got somebody with him. And Varat, like I said, she was a looker. She did look good, and then for her to be, you know, she had nobody anyway. And then when the backlog thing, when Largo said, look, I got a farm, I got a gold ring, got this girl, I'll take care of you. And they got together. I mean, I'm glad for Largo. He had a good, happy ending. Rosie doing her music thing. Zaka did his. I didn't really talk about Zaka too much really in this review. I just realized that. But Zaka, I think he was okay, but he's no Izara. Like, I mean, I would have been fine if Zaka died over Izara, to be honest. Like, that's just me. But like I said, there's that. Who else? Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I said, Rosie do her music thing, and I'm glad that it showed that she still cared about Izara and go visit her grave, like, you know, like every time when she get a chance to, which was good. And then Alicia and Welkin, like, I liked that one, because Welkin, all he wanted to do was just be a teacher. Like, that's all he wanted to do. And like, you know, so I'm glad that he finally get to teach what he wanted to do. And then Alicia became the bakery. Had her own bakery and stuff like that, making her bread that she wanted to, which I liked it. And then they had Isara, their girl they had. I really liked that. That was really nice and sweet right there. The little daughter, the daughter was a split image of the mother, like for real, for real. But yeah, overall from that was really good, and I enjoyed it. Like I said, the story 10 out of 10. Overall, my overall playthrough of the game 9 out of 10. And the next game I'm gonna stream is Technomancer, so stay tuned for that. And that's pretty much it, guys. So guys, please go ahead, hit the like, follow, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and follow me on my social media outlets, and hit the bell to get notification of my next video. Alright guys, I love y'all. Peace. 9197 out.